Hey there everyone, Caden here from Castlecraft Studios, bringing you another episode of the devlog series I'm making for a game called Deadwood Drive. Now if you're new to this thing, I'm going to leave the previous video in the description, as always, the link for the demo that you can play down below in a comment below that. But first, before we get into any of the details of this video, I have short hair. If you're new to this series or not, you notice I have short hair. That's a new thing for me. Slowly losing it, so I just cut it off. I said whatever, just jumping straight into the problem and dealing with it like that. So here we are, and here we are with another video. Like I said, the last video was just a full playthrough of the 1.5 alpha demo available on itch.io. This video is going to be the start of V2, the beta demo. Now, what that means for us is that this will be the true look and the feel of the final game. This will still be the demo. But it will look and feel, and all the characters and everything will be in there like the full game it would be. Because as you've probably noticed and can tell from the alpha demo that it's pretty basic. There's not even really any characters. It's just dialogue and markers and stuff like that. So it'll be a lot more detailed, still low poly. I've got new models. I'm working with a 3D artist now. So yeah, without any more blabbering, let's jump right in. Okay guys, so here we are on my PC. As you can see, I'm in the Unity Hub launcher. I probably need to update that, but who cares? And I have a new project here. I have the 3D HDRP template selected. I have the Deadwood Drive _ demo _ V2 as the name. We're going to go ahead and click create. Now this is going to take a little bit, so when it's done, I'm just going to skip to when that gets done and we can just see the template when it's open, because I don't want to waste your guys' time any more than I have to. Alrighty guys, here we are in a blank HDRP template project in Unity. What's going to pop up first, anytime you open up an HDRP template, you'll notice that did not happen in the standard template, is this HDRP pipeline options choice list. So I'm not going to really get into this right now. We probably will towards the later parts of this demo. But right now, we're just going to leave everything default. And as you can see, we have just a standard skybox with the sun. We have our camera, and then we have sky and fog volume. Now, the way this works right off the bat differently than a standard pipeline project is the fog actually has a volume layer. The previous project, or the alpha project, you would just go into your terrain settings and edit the fog there. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, like I said, is just get something basic going. I want to get my new truck model in here. I want to get the movement script on it so we can move it around. Nothing fancy, no player UI or anything like that, and just a very basic terrain to drive on. So let's start with the terrain. We're going to right click. We're going to go to 3D. We're going to go to terrain. Now, I believe this is set from my previous stuff I was messing with, which is a very large terrain, which is fine for right now. And what I actually want to do, we'll just leave it just like that. Only thing I want to do is this main camera. Where is the main camera? Move it forward and over a little bit right here. Okay, so before I actually bring in the truck model and actually start adding any sort of objects here, I'm going to put all this stuff that it gives us at the beginning in a folder called Startup. So all the settings, tutorial info, the terrain, all this stuff we're just going to put in Startup. Just so it's out of the way, we don't have to look at it. Next, I'm going to add a new folder called Models. Prefabs, models, whatever you want. And in this models, for right now, we'll just leave it like that. And I'm going to go ahead and drag in this truck model I have. And let's see. Oh, that's the wrong truck, damn it. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. It took me just a second. I thought I had the right truck model saved, but I was working with this 3D artist, and I had a couple of models in my downloads folder, and I forgot which one was what, and I had to download a couple of them again to make sure I knew what I was dealing with. long story short, we're here. I can drag this truck model on here like so. And it comes with the trailer full of hay. We don't need the trailer and the hay. We're going to go ahead and just remove that. We're also going to remove the wheels in the back. We're also going to remove the steer and that body. No, we need the steering wheel, of course. We want to remove that thing. Okay, so we're left with our 3D truck here. It's not textured. That is next. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now we've got it textured. We've got the farm truck on here. It's looking good. Now, the one thing we can do is take this main camera, which is like over here. We'll drag and drop it onto the truck so it follows it. And you know what? We're going to, real quick, prefab, unpack. We're going to take all these. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so this main camera, let's get it aligned with the truck. Nothing crazy. It's just going to be right there on it. No sort of nice smooth movements yet. But it will follow the truck as the truck moves. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save this. Make sure we don't lose that. I believe it's completely textured, and it is. Okay. So now we just need to bring in our script. Okay. Save that bad boy. Okay, so now we've got everything in a truck folder regarding the truck. Now we just need to bring in the scripts. So what I'm going to do is go to my assets folder, make a new folder called scripts. Oop, and if I can type. Now in this scripts, we're going to have a new script called truck movement. Now, let you guys in on a little secret here. I'm just going to go grab my code from the previous game, paste it in this new script here, take off all the extra stuff that doesn't have to do with just moving the truck, and we'll add those in piece by piece as we go, as we need them. But right now, I just want the player input to move the truck. Nothing more, nothing less. So, one moment, we'll be right back with that code. Alrighty guys, with some trials and tribulations here, we have a working movement script on our truck model. So real quick, I did add a player layer on the left hand side. I'm eventually going to make the other layers for the other objects in the world, but right now we're just going to focus on that player. And in that player layer, in fact, let me go ahead and do my standard double equal sign. Oops. Double equal sign here to easily differentiate the rest. Now in this player layer, we have a farm truck model folder, and in that folder is the camera and all the good stuff, the parts, the colliders that make everything move on the script, and all that good stuff. So we click play. We're going to come in here. We're not going to have any audio or anything. It's just a pretty simple movement script. Driving around an empty world. I mean, obviously the values for the wheels and all that I'm going to have to change because it slides and you'll be able to flip real easy, but I'll get there. But right now, this is pretty much what I wanted. It's not perfect, but we do have the movement script working on the new model in the HDRP pipeline. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to cut it short. I just wanted to start the project, get the model in there, and get a very basic script on it and get it moving around, which we did. So I'm going to call it good for this first video on V2. I hope you guys see this model and you see the HDRP pipeline, and it starts to make you more excited for the final form of this demo slash game at the end of the road here. So as always guys, I appreciate you checking this out with me. I hope you enjoyed. As always, all the information's down below if you want to grab that there. Please like this video and subscribe to the content to support me and this gaming channel going forward, as well as to see the new stuff right off the bat when I push it out there. And I think that's about it. Until next time, guys. Peace.